Bro, thank you for choosing this video. Welcome back to this YouTube channel, a haven for Chelsea news updates. If you want to know more about Chelsea today, you've come to the right channel. But I apologize in advance. For today, I can only share 10 news stories because I'm cleaning the yard. So, if you're a true Chelsea fan, you must subscribe now so you don't miss a single news story from Stamford Bridge. I hope the number of likes reaches 300, because by liking this video, I'm even more motivated to provide as much news as possible, as interesting as possible for you. And I wish you a happy viewing and a happy Tuesday. And finally, I apologize if there's any offensive narration.
Bro, get ready. Chelsea will return to the Allianz Arena, the place where they made history in 2012. But this time, it's not just nostalgia. It's the opening match of the new Champions League season. Note this, Wednesday, September 17th, 2025, kickoff at 8 p.m. UK time. The location? Allianz Arena, home of Bayern Munich. For those watching in the UK, this match is live on TNT Sports 2. If you have a Discovery Plus account, you can also stream it live there, so there's no excuse to miss this big match. This is a heated duel, Gro. Bayern are on fire in the Bundesliga, having played 3 times and won 3 times. Meanwhile, Chelsea come with a rather weak squad. Can Maresca pull off a surprise, or will it be a night of suffering in Munich?
Crazy, bro, it's finally official. UEFA has announced the referee who will officiate Bayern Munich's heated match against Chelsea at the Allianz Arena. And get ready for a surprise, the referee is Spanish Jose Maria Sanchez. He'll be assisted by Raul Caballero and Inigo Prieto on the lines, plus Guillermo Cuadra as the 4th official. Oh, and that's not all. VAR is also under tight control. Carlos del Cerro Grande has been entrusted with the role of video assistant referee, accompanied by Rob Dieperink from the Netherlands. So, if there's any penalty drama or a controversial goal, get ready for the cameras to close up in the VAR room, bro. For Chelsea, this is a match full of nostalgia. They once lifted their first UCL trophy at the same stadium, the Allianz Arena. But don't forget, Bayern have gone 34 consecutive matches unbeaten in the home group stage. The question is, do you think the referee will be neutral, or will he cause a big controversy?
Bro, that's crazy. Chelsea will come to the Allianz Arena to face Bayern Munich in a ferocious 4-2-3-1 formation. And reportedly, 3 big names are immediately included in the starting 11. Cole Palmer, Alejandro Garnacho, and Captain Reece James. In goal,
Robert Sanchez remains a reliable starter despite conceding twice against Brentford yesterday. The back line, there's the duo of Tosin Adarabioyo and Trevoh Chalobah in the middle, accompanied by James Dobbs on the right, ready to battle Bayern's wingers, and Marc Cucurella on the left, who will undoubtedly work hard to hold off attacks. Wesley Fofana is on standby on the bench.
Going into the middle, this will be key. Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez are plotted as a double pivot, tasked with closing down space to prevent Bayern's attacks from running wild. Now, right in front of them is a deadly trio: Garnacho on the left, Palmer in the central number 10, and Pedro Neto on the right. Just imagine a combination of speed, creativity, and sharpness in one line. As the lone striker, João Pedro is trusted to lead the attack. He may have failed to score against Brentford, but a match of this magnitude could be his chance for revenge. On the bench, Jamie Gittins, Estevão Willian, and Andre Santos could be game changers in the second half. So what do you think? With this fierce lineup, can Chelsea pull off a surprise at the Allianz Stadium? Or will it still be tough against an in-form Bayern Munich? Bro, that's crazy! Chelsea has already started making moves to extend Moises Sanset's contract, even though his contract runs until 2031. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Blues aren't just looking to extend it, but are also prepared to offer the Ecuadorian midfielder a substantial pay rise. Caicedo himself has now become a key player. He has a great attitude, insane consistency, and looks well worth the $115 million price tag that costs such a stir. The plan is for his salary to reach $200,000 per week. Isn't that crazy? Chelsea also previously did the same thing to Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. Now fans are just waiting for official confirmation. So the question is, do you think Caicedo deserves this golden contract, or are Chelsea rushing into a salary increase? Bro, this story gives me goosebumps. Reece James, Chelsea's new captain, spoke out ahead of the heated match against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. He said his biggest childhood dream was to lead Chelsea in the Champions League. Imagine, he was just a kid watching the 2012 final at home, watching Drogba lift the trophy, and now he's the one leading the team onto the same pitch. Crazy, isn't that? James said the Champions League is Chelsea's home. He remembers his debut against Lille, his historic goal against Ajax, and finally being part of the 2021 champion squad against City. All of those moments make him even more hungry to lift the trophy again. Many don't believe in us, but Chelsea can always surprise, said James. So, do you think Captain James can repeat the Munich miracle, or is Bayern too strong?
Damn, bro. The rumors of Chelsea wanting to poach Fermin Lopez were immediately shot down by the player himself. So the story goes, the Blues made a €40 million bid on deadline day, but Barcelona quickly said, no thank you. And now Lopez is even more assertive. My intention has always been one, to stay at Barca for years to come. Worse yet, he just started against Valencia and immediately scored 2 goals. Hansi Flick even said it was a big step for Fermin because he's aggressive, good at holding the ball, and growing in confidence. The problem is, bro, even though he claims to be loyal to Barca, the Chelsea rumors haven't died down. Especially in January, if his playing time is slow, who knows, maybe he'll change his mind. In your opinion, should Chelsea continue pursuing Fermin Lopez, or should they focus on other targets, bro?
Bro, don't you get goosebumps talking about the Allianz Arena? A sacred place for Chelsea. This is where they lifted their first Champions League trophy in 2012. Drogba's header, the penalty drama, history, bro. And now, in 2025, they return to Munich to open their Champions League campaign. But the opponent? Bayern, at their best. 3 Bundesliga games, 3 wins, 14 goals, only 2 conceded. Harry Kane? Already on fire, 5 goals and top scorer. Wow, that's crazy. The problem is, Chelsea are coming with a crippled squad. Liam Delap is injured, Labia and Badashile are out, and Estevao is ill. Palmer and Joel Pedro still not 100%. Rumors even suggest Bayern could field Nicholas Jackson against his hometown club. Oh dear, facing Kane and Jackson could be a horror, bro. Prediction, many say Bayern 3-1 Chelsea. But who knows, maybe the miracle of Munich will happen again. Do you think Chelsea can spring a surprise, or will they be crushed by Bayern?
Bruh, great news for Chelsea fans. Ahead of the heated match against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena, the Blues have finally received a boost. Estevan Willian, the Brazilian wonder kid who was absent yesterday due to a minor illness, is now back in training. What does this mean? Maresca has even more options to strategize against the German Giants. Chelsea were previously facing a headache due to Liam Delap's hamstring injury and Cole Palmer having just returned from a groin problem. But look at Palmer yesterday against Brentford. His comeback immediately scored the decisive goal in a 2-2 draw. So, the question now is, will Estevan be brought to Munich, or will he be benched for now? If he plays, it could be a surprise for Bayern. What do you think? Should Maresca give Estevan minutes straight away against Bayern, or is it better to save him for now so he's fully fit?
Fabrizio Romano just revealed a crazy fact about Newcastle United in yesterday's transfer window. So, the story goes, Eddie Howe actually had his eye on not Malik Theo first, but Chelsea wonder kid Josh Achiampong. This youngster was absolutely brilliant last season, playing 14 times, calmly on the ball, reading the game brilliantly, to the point that Bayern and Dortmund were also interested. But Chelsea immediately put up a front, nope, he's not for sale. Newcastle ultimately spent £34 million on Theo. But the funny thing is, now he's struggling to get into the starting 11, because Howe still trusts his old partnership of Schär and Dan Burn. To make matters worse, Romano said Newcastle could come back for Achiampong in January. Now then, if Chelsea are ready to bring back Marc Guéhi, Achiampong could be released. The question is
If you were Chelsea, would you give Acheampong a bulletin or let him go to Newcastle, bro?